everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, then welcome. Tanchiki Mizumi. My name is Abigail, or Abby, Abigail Dishnikashan. I am Métis and autistic and love talking about autism stuff, so this is where I do that. I'm gonna try and keep my head here to avoid the glare from the wind on my glasses. Unfortunately, this is the only time I have to record today, so can't wait for it to be dark and no window glare. As it is April, I am doing the 30 Days of Autism Acceptance prompts, and since today is April 11th, today's prompt is, do you find doctors, dentists, etc. appointments difficult as an autistic person? Why? Do you have trouble booking appointments or managing insurance? Do you have someone that helps with this? Do you have someone come to appointments to help advocate for you? I do find them difficult. With the dentist, it's specifically because of past trauma as a child and sensory things. A regular doctor, I am afraid that I'll miscommunicate. Optometrist, I don't bother even though I should, because money, and I don't have insurance. So that's just a whole separate issue. Dentist problems first. I had a really bad dentist as a kid. Like, he actually ignored some issues I had, which caused more trouble later. I got lucky and that tooth has just needed multiple deep fillings and not a root canal or something. I'm not happy about it. It's been years and I'm not going to get over it anytime soon because that was just unnecessary stress. Add to his negligence the fact that I had undiagnosed autism and there was metal being poked and prodded around in my mouth, and like mouth things are some of the worst for sensory issues for me. See also all of the food problems, I have dentist issues, like a lot. Since moving though, I've started seeing a much better dentist and I handle things a lot better, but there's still a fair bit of anxiety and trauma that is just, it's gonna take a while. But the new dentist is nice. Last time I was there was a couple weeks ago and it was for fillings, but despite the cavities, he did say that I have very good teeth. It's just a matter of maintenance. So I think I'm in good hands and that I'll be able to heal some of that trauma. It's just gonna take time. Regular doctor, yeah, I just worry about communicating what's going on with me. The most recent times that I've been in, it's been to emergency after pulling muscles or other injuries and just general pain problems. I am just so bad at explaining pain because I know that I feel things weird. My mom says when I was a kid I could fall and skin my knee and just get up and keep going like nothing happened. I don't have the first clue how to accurately describe pain. Even with those pain scales that I found online that help give a better idea of it, I'm still not sure because I feel things weird, and sometimes my body will over or under react to things. I also worry that I'll forget details or word things badly, but so far I've been handling it and everything has worked out fine, so it's fine. I have managed to book my appointments on my own relatively well over the last few years because nobody else is going to do it for me, so I had to suck it up and do it. I do sometimes put things off more than I should, but that's because these appointments require time off work and I can't always afford that. Also, until recently, I really couldn't afford any dental stuff, so I just couldn't book dentist appointments because there was no point because I wouldn't be able to pay for them anyway. On that note, the insurance part of the question. I live in Canada, so we've got universal healthcare, so any doctor stuff is just included under our taxes, like doctor's appointments, emergency visits, all included. Medications are not, and I don't have benefits through work, so there's no insurance. Can't afford private insurance, so nothing. I just have to pay out of pocket for prescriptions. Same goes for vision care. No benefits, no private. I'm running on the same prescription for glasses that I got a little over 10 years ago. I probably should update it soon just to be sure, but I'm not feeling like I'm straining my eyes with my glasses, so it's fine. A new dental plan was recently put in place courtesy of the NDP pushing and negotiating as hard as they could, and I qualify for that, so I am finally getting my teeth taken care of after putting everything off with that for the last couple of years. It basically works like insurance, but I don't have to do anything. I had to sign up for it through my Service Canada account and then show my information to my dentist's office when I went in for my first appointment after it became effective. and then the majority of that goes right to insurance. I just have to pay the remainder. I don't have to pay the full fee and then work things out with an insurance company after. It's just all dealt with. I feel like I missed words in my script, so hopefully what I just said was coherent. Yeah, just signed up for it, showed the information to the dentist, and then the majority of the cost for the dental stuff gets just charged right to the insurance thing that the dental plan works with. Some amount of what I said must have made sense. This is what happens when I lose my place in my script. I apologize. I hope that was clear. Yeah, it's just all dealt with. It does still feel a little pricey, but it's not nearly as expensive as it would have been without it. Without the dental plan, I'd be getting nothing done. So, yay for that. I wish they would do something like that for vision care. Hopefully soon. I don't usually have anyone who goes to my appointments with me. I normally just do it all myself, but when I was having really bad anxiety stuff and thought that something was up with my heart, I got my mom to go to emergency with me because I was really, really scared and thought that I might be dying. And I wanted my mom. Anxiety attacks that start feeling like heart attacks are really not a good time. And my partner went with me when it was the ovarian cyst. Those also really hurt and feel like you're dying. Yeah, usually I go by myself unless it's like an actual emergency where I need emotional support because I am freaking out. Haven't had anything like that in over a year now, which is good. But yeah, outside of major emergencies, I am pretty independent about medical appointments. I've managed to get that figured out. It's almost like I'm a functional adult sometimes. Depends on the scenario. Medical appointments, I can handle. Not a long list of things, but those are on there. The only thing I don't do is optometrist because of money, but I'll eventually get there, I hope. Probably do need a new glasses prescription. Eventually. Anyway, that's it for today's prompt. This was a bit of a longer one, so thanks for watching. Merci pour ton temps. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again for tomorrow's prompt. Bye!